Hello, my lovelies. I am not going to go into too much detail in the videos. Like I said, I'm keeping posted in my community pages, but life is being a lot, and we're gonna play Minecraft in short, manageable chunks so that I have something to appease YouTube's almighty algorithm. So, how have you been in the comments? It is cold and rainy, which is strange because, well, climate change. This is Michigan. I grew up having to design Halloween costumes around what would look well over a winter coat. And snow is not at all, or was not at all, uncommon in my childhood for Halloween. So the fact that it is foggy and rainy is decidedly strange. So while So I am a housemate to a married couple who are delightful people. I'm not going to go into their names on the internet because they have not chosen to put themselves forward as I have, and I want to respect their privacy. But the gentleman of the married couple, his mother is doing some housework and is currently staying with us. So she has two cats. There is Ollie and there is Little Bit, who you have seen a little bit on the channel because... Why do I look like that? That is not my skin. I think I'm in a default skin for some kind of nonsense reason. So our cat, the black fellow who used to rub against my microphone a lot when I was in a corner of the living room and was on special food for kidney issues. I think I need to make a couple chests. And house guest, we'll call her house guest. Her two cats, one had to be kept separated from each other. They were both rescues, and there were some behavior issues that meant that they don't play well together. Little Bit is extremely timid. She is just afraid of everything. Like, she's been in the basement here with me for a couple of months now because, contractors, you get them, and sometimes schedules don't work. But, so she has been down here in the basement with me, and even at home, she and Ollie had to be separated because Ollie is a bit of a kitty bully. They're both rescues from less than ideal situations. Ollie lived in a home where he had to learn resource guarding to be able to survive. And Little Bit was horribly bullied by the 4 dogs that she lived with. So she has never in her life felt safe. And so we had Stalker upstairs. We had Ollie in the sunroom because it is the one room upstairs that could have a litter box in it that had doors that close. Because, you know, you can't necessarily close the empty hallway between your living room and your kitchen. It doesn't have doors. So after yesterday happened, we opened the door to the sunroom because there was no longer a need to keep him separated from everything. And to be fair, being trapped in a single room for months is not a pleasant experience. I think I just got shot at by a skeleton. How rude. Hey there. There's definitely a skeleton up there. I'm gonna see if I can clean that out. I don't want these things to despawn. They're valuable resources. But it has been both very strange and a little comforting to walk into the living room and there is a cat on the chair. He is the wrong color. He is a gray and white cat instead of a black cat. But nonetheless, it is nice to have him present with us. Oh my goodness! That is just full of creepers. Alright, let's see if I can play this so I don't get exploded. Excellent. Alright. There was at least one more. Come on. Oh, there's two more. Very good. Alright. Did you blow up the other one? It's starting to get dark. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can dig into this so I don't, like, get trapped down there when I climb down, and see if I can get some more torches in really quick. Oh, gosh! Drat! Oh well, you know what? We'll just go to bed, and we'll wake up in the morning and deal with what's left. Let's go pick up all our stuff before it despawns. You know what? We can get to the water through here. Oh, this is scary. I don't like going into dark holes. But sometimes it's necessary to go into dark holes and to fight skeletons so they stop hitting you when you're trying to pick up the resources that you dropped. Yeah, I got you, buddy. This is gonna end poorly. Ha ha ha! A dead upon you! Now I can pick up all the stuff I dropped yesterday. I think after I get a bit of a better base established, what I might do is cover this floor up so I can dig out all of the coal and such from the bottom up. I think that is probably a wise decision. Alright, I got copper, copper, copper. I would like some iron, please. Now we can just pick all of this up, and if we fall through, well, we'll fall through and we can climb out. We'll work on building the base I have in mind, because it needs to both be built down into the cliffside, because I think that will be quite pretty, and it also needs to have something tall so that when I go to check out like local villages and such, I can find my way back with like a nice tower coming out the top or something. Hello, sheep. All right. Let's fix my inventory. Getting attacked by skeletons and creepers is very disruptive. I just have an order I like to have things so that I can more quickly sort through them. I didn't think that was that far of a jump. Alright, I think I want to do one more row off of the side of this to bring us closer to bring the cliff wall more even, and then we'll start digging in to make a proper cliff internal cottage situation. How dare you break, shovel? I was using you. Seriously? How dare? How heckin' dare? I'm going to do a murder on you. I need to bring back some of that lava pit so I can get rid of the zombie flesh. Because it's just always present, needing to be picked up. It's so vexing. Just on the many lists of things in a video game that are just like, how dare you inconvenience me, zombie flesh. I should smack you or something. You know what? We're going to put on that helmet. Why do I look like you? That's not what my character looks like. I bet if I went into the dressing room, I would just look like my usual character. I don't know. Apparently I get to be generic Steve today. It'll work itself out eventually. This is what I get for having the version without a monthly subscription. Or is it? Is Minecraft one of those games that doesn't care about you even if you give them money on a regular basis? Oh, there's another shaft into the side of the mountain. Might have to investigate that. Oh, we'll get there. Once we clear this out, ah yes, the rocks gently floating to the surface of the water. 'Cause rocks float, cobblestone floats so easily. You know? Very pretty squids. Alright. Let's get to the top, and I think I'm going to, like, build a stairway down. Externally that I can dig in through. We'll start here. Oh, more rock has come to the surface. we'll fall in and get it in a minute. Yeah, I think that looks like a good distance. Yeah, this looks like a good distance from the top. And let's dig in. And our base can be down here, and we can slowly build up and dig down. Oh, I should probably make my ceilings 3 high, otherwise glitchy things can happen with the bed. Indeed, and we don't need it to be big or fancy yet. We'll get there. Potentially years down the line, because I do intend to keep this mostly a pull out of my pocket for emergencies sort of a deal. I don't intend to be a Minecraft. I am basically going to record all 6 videos I need for 2 weeks of content to appease the almighty algorithm. And then I am going to take a couple of weeks to get my head on straight and be back with regular content. With my regular series and my regular stories that we all know. But it's been rough, and I need some time. And I know that I have wonderful viewers who understand that, and that is why I feel safe doing this silliness and taking the time that I need. We'll put that on. So yeah, thank you guys for being the awesome subscribers that will just say, oh, I guess it's Minecraft right now because Edith needs some brain space. We'll put the bed in the middle of the room, and we'll put the craft tables over here. Let's see if I can get these while it's still safe. And then we can make a door down below real quick. Why am I not using an axe on a wooden table? Okay, we'll set you up. Wrong button. All right. We need a door. And then we shall go to bed. I am so accustomed to going silent when my characters are sleeping, because when I am playing The Sims, if I talk while I sleep, then if I say something silly, I have to go through that footage and make sure it's not footage that I want to keep for your viewing pleasure. But if I don't talk during Minecraft, there's just silence, because I honestly don't intend to edit it that preciously. Alright, let's put some actual stairs in here. I am intending to very minimally edit this. This This is low effort, mass producible silliness. Do I want to risk going to that village and stealing their bread? Because that little tiny black piece right there looks like it might be a nether gate, and nether gates always have something useful in them. Right, first I'm gonna level this off. I'm probably gonna fill in that cave system behind the house. Just get myself a nice stable palette to work from. Yes. To build and create, make a base. Excuse me, again? My goodness. So, tell me, my lovelies, with the current series, which, now that Reaper's Rewards is going to be ending shortly, and, now that Reaper's Rewards has ended, I was thinking of something else. What are your thoughts on, do you have any thoughts about where we want to go with... Do we want to... It's hard to articulate what I want to say. I have recorded the last couple episodes of Horse Ranch, and that will be moving... Because I record ahead, I think it's only got a couple episodes more, and that sneak behind the curtain if you actually watch these Minecraft videos, I guess, that is going to be moving into Discover University for our next pack, which was randomly selected using our friend the Picker Wheel. Picker Wheel be praised, I suppose. And I am working on actually designing a couple of challenges. There are some short form challenges that looked interesting, but most of them, they just kind of look like short-term versions of legacy challenges. Like they were built like a legacy challenge, but they were only like 3 or 4 generations deep. And that didn't look as fun or as interesting. So I haven't too deeply looked into those. And I am working on developing a couple of my own short form challenges. One, I'm calling it the ADHD, I'm calling it the ADHD, hyperfocus challenge, where it is several generations in a neurodivergent family, and each generation has their hyperfocus, and you have to build your life following the hyperfocus rules. and I'm very excited about that one. I have one that I'm calling the Wandering Star one, with the Wandering Star Challenge. Probably. There's an old movie that has a rather wonderful song. I was born under a wandering star. And this one is going to be based on 3 Sims, which they can be related, like a legacy challenge. They can have, you could get through the first one. You could do them in any order. You can get through the first one and immediately pop in to create a sim to build the next one or have it be the child. I think when I play it, I want to actually do it using the reincarnation mechanics from the new pack. I think that will be super fun to, they can't settle in any lifetime. They have to move on to the next adventure, which I think will be super duper fun. And then I am developing a challenge based around my favorite folkloric figure. She's kind of a Slavic Russian. Boogeyman feels reductive. Her name is Baba Yaga, which there's a lot of speculation on her origins. There's no use trying to hide it. I am a nerd. I like learning and studying, and academia isn't quite sure what to make of Baba. Like, there's speculation that she could have been a death goddess. There is speculation that she is some other form of proto-deity. But the long and the short of it is, Baba Yaga is an old woman who lives in a flying chicken-legged hut. And she will definitely eat you if you make her angry, because you are made of meat and therefore delicious. And she's something of a cautionary tale where you very much follow hospitality customs, and she can be a great help or a great hindrance to you, or just flat out eat you alive in her stew. There's a recent cozy game that came out, which I have already sunk so many hours into. It is what I am planning for my Halloween autumn playtime next year for my cozy game. I'm trying to schedule that out. And even in that game where you are Baba Yaga's apprentice, who she is teaching to be a witch, like one of her folkloric names is the Mother of Witches. Even in that game, it's like, go do this errand, and if you don't, well, there'll be extra meat in the soup. And this is explicitly a cozy game. That's as cozy as Baba Yaga can get. So I'm playing with packs, and it's like, what traits would Baba Yaga have? Well, clearly she's a genius because she's old and wise and, older than the mountains. Is she creative? I don't necessarily know. She's definitely a loner. She lives alone in her hut, with her hut for her only companion most of the time. What mechanically, like, she definitely uses a cauldron, so do I just make her a master potion maker? What magic would she use? Like, trying to create this fabulous character from legend and history is proving both very fun and very challenging. And I am really excited to get there after the Asylum Challenge, which after the Asylum Challenge, I'm either going to move into one of the challenges that I am developing myself, or I have one more challenge that looked kind of interesting, and it's called the Midnight Sun Challenge. Which I'm not sure I put my notes on that, or I would pull them out and talk about it a little bit more. Let's see. Ooh, a golden helmet. We'll put it in a chest, and then we'll pull it out when our leather helmet breaks. Let's keep filling in our back door. Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you about your car's extended warranty? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh well. That is what I get for acting foolishly and not letting the sun take care of my problems as it does in the end. Hello, Monsieur Skellington! You were very nearly dead anyway. Let's pick up all my stuff. Oh, that's a pretty view, too. We picked a nice spot. Go team. I usually find mountains and dig into them because, as aforementioned, why is this not fixing itself? You look like me on the loading screen. Oh well. But as was aforementioned, I am bad at navigating, so the higher up my base is, the better. I should go build... I should go make a sword. Or two. Hi, sheeps. Let's see. What cozy games? Because I feel like if you guys are watching my Minecraft videos, you are my diehards who are around, so I should reward you for sticking around and watching whatever I put up when I'm dealing with personal struggles. So let's see. Next on the docket for cozy games after we finish Carto is it's a quite old game. I want to say it was made in 1990 or 1991. It's called Loom, and it just has the strangest plotline. Like, I am not going to spoil it for you. We're gonna experience this together, and it's going to be so surreal. Like, the ending is like, why would you make this choice? Like, the ending is actively just, why did you do this? And then after Loom is Smooshy Come Home, which is a delightful little game where we are an anthropomorphic mushroom who gets stolen by a bird. And we just want to get home to our little mushroom family who lives in a lake. It is deeply charming. It is so very cozy. Like, you navigate by climbing around with fish hooks, and you have a little leaf parachute so that you could, glide, and you meet other little plant-based creatures. They all look kind of like the radish spirit from Spirited Away with different color sets. You get your map from a giant snail. Well, actually, I bet he's fairly average sized for a snail because, you know, you're a tiny little mushroom person. And the game I am currently testing is called Potions, A Curious Tale, where you are a little witch in a purple dress running around crafting potions and dealing with various monsters and the like. And I haven't finished that one, so I don't know how it ends to say if it is a good ending yet. And after that, oh drat, we're out of dirt. Well, let's climb back out. After that, I want to say the next one I'm planning to play test is Yonder of the Valley of the Something. Really quick, I'm gonna pop in to look at what that game is called. I have so many games that are Yonder the Cloudcatcher Chronicles is the next one I will be playtesting after I finish my current playthrough of Potions, A Curious Tale. I've got so much stuff planned for you guys, and I am always looking for more cozy games. But I am like 20 deep on games I have that I own and am working on playtesting through to show you guys. And who knows, maybe at some point in the future, after things are a little more established and I have a little more time and spoon, because the world is dark and full of terrors right now. Maybe someday go up to just having one of the game days be an indie game. Maybe do that after I finish the Not So Berry challenge, which, gosh, it's been 1.5 years and we're just approaching child number, we have just gotten to where Plum Gen exists, which that is the 5th generation. So we got plenty of time on that. And I don't know, there are other big legacy games legacy challenges I do want to try. And I don't want to do a whole bunch of really, really long legacy playthroughs all at the same time. That just doesn't sound fun to play or to watch. And also, what if, some of you guys really like it and some of you guys really don't, and I'm just kind of stuck playing it, and half you guys are in the comments like, no, don't play this anymore, and half you guys are in the comments are like, this is the best video ever, give us more of this. I don't want to do that with 2 legacy challenges. That just seems like asking for trouble. Though there are legacy challenges that I just am not interested in. That my friends who are... I have wonderful friends who help me make content decisions and just make decisions, because I get in my own head and it's like, does this sound like a good idea or a bad idea? I don't know. And they will Google challenges for me and be like, try this one, and I'm like, no. Actually, I might do that next Minecraft video. Just be like, here is this challenge that my friends who know me and understandably thought I might enjoy suggested, And here is why it is a terrible idea for me to play this challenge. I might do that next video. I think once I finish filling in this hole and we get to the next sleep time, it will be time to cut this one off. Oh, I'm out of dirt. Let's see, do I need to level off? How big is this little... I think I'm going to take just one more layer off of this spot and call it good as a surface to build upon. Which I know brings my house closer to the surface of the cliffside, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, it's probably better if I have less far to fall and hurt myself. I definitely want to make a nicer stairwell down to the water surface, but that can wait. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for being patient while life is throwing curveballs at me. It really means a lot that I am not concerned about losing subscribers, or my intention is to grow this channel into a channel that, you know, could someday support me, because my mental health does not make traditional jobs easy. And the fact that I feel safe to just say, hey guys, I can't play Sims right now because that requires more focus and editing than I have, so we're gonna do some Minecraft, is actually pretty great, and I truly genuinely appreciate you. So I'm gonna call this here, and please tell me in the comments, you know, share stories about your favorite pets. Tell me, like, your childhood pet who you miss desperately. Tell me about them. Let's share wonderful stories together. And I'm going to pause this really quick to pull up the rules to the specific Sims challenge that I object to fervently. And we're going to get into why, because it could be fun. Oh, thank you guys so much. There I am. Now. Thank you guys so much for your wonderful support. If you enjoyed this and want more, by all means, like, comment, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube rigmarole. Have a happy time zone wherever in the world you are, and I will see you next time.